1, ready, go! Excellent!
Yeah, I'm the guy that just got his ass kicked by a girl. This is Virtua Fighter on the Sega Genesis 32X. The old-school Yu Suzuki Sega arcade fighting game is a terrific 32X game. Had I actually seen this in 1995, I would have bought a 32X back then. But like a lot of people, I did not originally have a 32X. But I do now, and I can tell you that this version of Virtua Fighter is smooth, playable, and outrageously fun. The fact that people mock the 32X, which in many ways is kind of laughable, has more to do with the fact that it was a commercial failure and an odd contraption rather than the fact that it wasn't capable, because it is capable, as we can see here, of enhancing the Sega Genesis performance to a Sega Saturn or early PlayStation level. As good as the Genesis is at playing 2D video games, it was not designed for 3D polygons. The 32X handles this game with ease, meaning that you get smooth, fluid gameplay. And you're not being strangled with old-school CD loading times. You jump right into the action and play. Perfect for those of us with no patience. And while I'm a huge fan of Virtua Fighter 2, I actually have not spent as much time with the first one. What I really like about this game is its simplicity. It's not easy, but it's not the kind of fighting game that relies on charging up your special powers. Yeah! It's actually about fighting.
Fight! 1, ready, go!
You're not doing any arc or half-moon rotations with the joystick. It's more like you push a direction with the joystick or the D-pad and then hit a button. So I don't know most of the character special moves, but it's pretty simple. You punch, you kick, and you can grab people, and various characters will throw them or do a pile driver or something. The music is also surprisingly good in this version of Virtua Fighter. I guess that somebody at Sega felt so bad that the 32X outdid the Sega Saturn that they actually re-released the initial Virtua Fighter game for the Saturn as Virtua Fighter Remix, which I am also reviewing. I don't know, I might actually prefer the 32X version of the original Virtua Fighter. Now there's no question that Virtua Fighter 2 is way better on the Saturn. That game is awesome. This one obviously looks somewhat dated today, but it's just so playable and so much fun. You'd think that on a Genesis, a 3D style game like this would be slow and cumbersome, but this is not at all. And as you can hear, Jackie agrees with me. Yeah! It makes a terrific two-player game. There's an arcade mode and a tournament mode. And while there's not that many characters to choose from, each of them are surprisingly different. So there's not 75 characters in the game, but when you have fighting games with that many characters, they're almost like copies of each other at that point. Although it does look nice when the screen is full of a variety of wild characters. So Virtua Fighter may look a bit dated today, but if you want to play a challenging, straightforward fighting game that is wildly different than the popular Street Fighter or SNK fighting games, check out Virtua Fighter. There's numerous ones to choose from. They're still making them today. The first Virtua Fighter was released on many different game consoles. I haven't played them all yet, but this is my favorite version of the original Virtua Fighter to date. Here on the Sega 32X. Extreme. Yeah! Wait, I lost. No! Curses!